So I thought I would share my morning routine in this video. A lot of people are curious about what an Ayurvedic routine looks like. So the first thing I want to say is my morning routine has changed dramatically over the years. As my kids have gotten older, I've had more time to just spend more quality time with myself in the morning. So I'm going to share with you what I do now, but just remember, it's going to look very different depending on what stage of life you're in and also what time your work starts in the morning. I don't want you to compare your morning with my routine. It's taken me years to get to this point, and all I can say is I love, love, love my morning routine now. So the first thing that I do when I wake up very, very early. By the way, I go to bed very early because I love to have the time in the morning to do these nourishing practices that just kind of set the tone for my day. So I wake up anywhere between 4 and 5, but again, that is not what it used to be. So this is what it is right now. I wake up between 4 and 5 and I just take a few moments just to lie there. And honestly, the first thing that I say every morning to myself is thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for another day. I really am very grateful that I have another day to live my life, to love and to just experience what that day has to offer. Then I get up, I go into the bathroom and I rinse my eyes with cold water, and then the first thing I do is I scrape my tongue. I know a lot of you have tried tongue scraping or you have one already. If you don't even know what I'm talking about, it could sound a bit strange. But this is a tongue scraper, and you just gently, you can get them in health food stores, on Amazon as well. This is the brand I like. It's called Dr. Tongue. It's a good name. And you just gently scrape off that coating that comes in the morning on your tongue. It's just the digestive kind of clean up toxins that are coming off. And when you scrape your tongue in the morning, you feel very fresh, your food tastes better, and it just prevents you from swallowing these digestive toxins throughout the day. So that happens every single morning. I love that. After I rinse my face with cold water, I don't have my mug here, but I drink 2 pretty good sized mugs full of warm water just to get the digestive process started again, to flush things out. It is a big piece of my morning is the 2 cups of warm water. I don't put lemon or lime in anything in it, just the warm water. Then after that, I meditate. This is my favorite part of the morning. I've been meditating every single morning for many, many, many years, at least 10 years. And it has changed my meditation practice. If I have time, it's quite a long one, sometimes up to an hour, but typically it's anywhere between 30 minutes and an hour. Remember, this is what it is now. When my kids were younger, I didn't have time to meditate first thing in the morning. I tried to fit it in at another point in the day. But it is honestly one of the most nourishing practices you can do for your mind and your body is to start a daily meditation practice. And I always say, start with 4 minutes. Everyone has 4 minutes to spare. You can get up 4 minutes earlier. You can go to bed 4 minutes later if you just have the time at night to meditate. But just to start, get in the habit of giving this gift for yourself to just kind of calm your mind and start your day in more of a peaceful state of mind. So depending on what type of meditation I do, I've had these headphones. You can see they're so worn that the cushion's starting to wear through on them. I use these every morning. If I'm doing a guided meditation, meaning I'm listening to someone guiding me through a very nice meditation, I'll use these to listen, but I still put these on even if I decide to just do a quiet meditation. They just kind of block out the sound. So I just love these headphones. As old as they are, they're just such a constant state of my morning time routine. After I'm done meditating, then I want to move my body. First off, sometimes I'll do some breathing, whether it's slow breathing or maybe some more cleansing type breath. That usually just lasts for about 10 minutes if I have time before I start moving my body. I really kind of switch up my exercise routine in the morning depending on the weather. And so right now it's summer, so I'm outside. I'll do some stretches on my yoga mat, but this is another favorite part of my morning routine. My blue shoes. I put these blue shoes on and they just make me smile. These are my hiking shoes, my trail running shoes, my walking shoes. They just bring me joy. And when I put them on in the morning, I just step outside. And if I'm in the mood, I'll go for a small run. I don't run for very long. And because I find for me, if I run too long, I just feel tired throughout the day. So my runs are very short, maybe 15 minutes at the most, 20 minutes maybe at the most, but I'm running and walking. It's mainly just to get my lungs open, the fresh air going into my body, and it just wakes me up. And I love the scenery where I live. I'm surrounded by mountains and forest. And so I find it really hard to do any exercise inside when there's right outside my door is just so much beauty. So after my walk run, I come back, I'll do maybe a few more stretches. And then I'm getting my breakfast ready. And so pretty much every morning I'm eating oatmeal. It's my favorite thing to eat in the morning. And I switch it up with cooking some apples with it, maybe some blueberries with it. But typically it's just that basic nourishing oatmeal, bowl of oatmeal that it just keeps me going till lunchtime. While my oatmeal is cooking, then I'm doing my shower kind of morning routine. Now, this definitely didn't happen every day when my kids were younger and I was busier. But right now what I do is before my shower, I massage my body with organic, unrefined sunflower oil. I have a little bowl that I pour it into and I heat that up with some warm water, just so the oil's a bit warm. And in Ayurveda, it's this self-daily massage is called Abhyanga. And not only does it make your skin feel really good, the main purpose of massaging your body with warm oil in the morning is to get your lymphatic system going, to move those toxins out of your body. And I don't do this every morning. Sometimes I just don't have time, but whenever I do, which is most days, I make the time it takes around 10 minutes just to massage my body with oil. And then I'm hopping in the shower and I do a warm shower. And for me, I've always end up on cold water. I just blast that cold water at the end. Just again, it's the hot cold that gets your lymphatic system moving and you feel very awake. It took me quite a long time to just be able to turn it to cold. I would always just turn it a little bit and okay, that's enough. But eventually I would just turn it to cold. And for so long, I would honestly just try and convince myself that it wasn't a good day to turn it to cold. No one likes that feel of just that initial shock. But now I actually really look forward to it because when I get out, I feel so alert and so awake. And I put more oils on my face. Ayurveda loves oils. I don't put any like creams or kind of store-bought products on my skin. I just use oils on my skin and on my body. And after that, then this is my favorite time of day. After all those beautiful routines that I've done in the morning, I sit down, typically outside right now because it's summer, and I enjoy eating a slow, nourishing breakfast. And then I start my day. So I hope that gives you some insight into my Ayurvedic routine, and I'm happy to share it with you.